Good morning, traders, and welcome to Daily Call today, Monday, the 12th of March. Before we get started, as always, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Okay, let's have a look at what's happened on Friday, which was an extremely data-filled session. First of all, we had non-farm payrolls from the US, and the numbers came in strong at 313,000 jobs. This is the largest 1 month increase in 3.5 years, and although the hourly earnings and unemployment numbers were slightly down, what this data actually means is that these numbers are strong enough to justify a rate increase by the Fed Reserve. A US dollar has reacted kindly to the news on Friday, and the US yen is now trading at 106.80. From Canada, we saw job numbers come in under the forecast at 15.4 thousand jobs, but this was offset with an unemployment rate falling to 5.8%. The CAD, although did not perform well against the US dollar, which was mainly due to the strong non-farm numbers, it did do well against the other currencies. In Japan, the Bank of Japan has left its monetary policy untouched and will continue with its bond purchase program. In other words, its stimulus easing program that have been infamous for. The yen on Friday did get beat up from this news, as it appears that investors were expecting some kind of an indication as to when that stimulus program would begin to taper out. Finally, from the UK, we saw production numbers come in at 0.1% as the sterling stood its ground against the US dollar, with the cable currently trading at 138.50. Okay, time for us to have a look at our chart of the day. Incidentally, our Aussie yen trade, which from last week hit first target, very close to second target, so just keep an eye out on that one. The chart that I found for us today is the US yen on a daily timescale. Alright, so let me just talk you through this one. It's not a chart set up at this particular point in time, but what I want to highlight to you is that we can clearly see that we are in some kind of a downtrend. Okay, so that's what the chart is telling us. So if we have a closer look at this particular section of the chart right now, in here, if we were to get some nice price action candle, we would get a setup for the continuation of that trend. So in essence, what we are looking for, we're looking for possibly some kind of an inside candle over there, so that if we break it, then we could possibly continue with that trade. So there you have it. It's not set up right at this particular point in time. It is our chart of the day, however, and it is the US yen on a daily timescale. Alright, in terms of data coming up in the session which is about to kick off, well, typical Monday morning, no major news. So it's a quiet start to the week after a frantic end of the week last week. As always, guys, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, hope you all have a fantastic trading day. For those of you who will be coming to the masterclass session this afternoon at 3:30 p.m, I look forward to seeing you there. Bring all your questions. Let's analyze the markets in a whole lot more detail. Let's see if we can find any live trades, and let's do a little bit of strategy talk. I'll talk to you then. Have a great day. Bye for now.